I'm very excited to make this video because I think it's finally all clicking and how this can be beneficial for you. Because, well, I'm going to show you a quick little story. So when I just got my puppies, I was very determined on training my puppies. I was like, they're going to be the best puppies ever. But you know what? I was thinking, not everybody thinks that way. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes I feel like when you're making a puzzle and you're missing one piece, it's never going to look complete. So sometimes I feel like the puzzle of seeing or acknowledging what a trained dog can look like, sometimes that puzzle's missing. Like if you've never seen it, maybe you don't even know, or if you've seen that certain type of behaviors on dogs, it's acceptable, maybe that's what you believe. So today I want to share with you some of the amazing behaviors that my dogs have learned that can make your house more harmonious. What would you feel like if you had the confidence that your dog's not gonna aggress at your child, or is not gonna trip him over, or you can always put him in a spot where they can wait while you play with your kid and he's not constantly licking their face? Or what if I told you that your dog can actually wait sitting down when you open the door and he doesn't bolt out the door? Maybe you already do this. Or what if I told you you can actually train your dogs to ignore the distractions to a level that we have a bird dog, and we have a bird right here. She's not barking, she's not aggressing, lunging, or attacking the bird or whatsoever. So I'm not here to tell you like, oh, positive reinforcement is the only way to do it. Like I believe it's the best way to do it. And I think you would find a lot of enjoyment from doing it with positive reinforcement. So I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you do not use positive reinforcement. I think there's a reason probably why you do that, the things you do. So I'm just going to show you what we do and why it can be beneficial to you. So let's get at it. So I'm going to show you the rewards I have right now are not so exciting. They're just kibble, and I have a tennis ball with them. So I'm going to show you, okay, skill number one that I think is super helpful is for them to wait in a spot. It allows me the freedom to, or you the freedom to go and do something else, go and like relax, clean the house, or whatever you need to do without the dog constantly interrupting you. And it allows them the freedom to know they're doing a good job and feel confident about their behavior. Okay, skill number two, I'm going to show you, this is I think super helpful when you're going on a walk, when you're going around your house, when you have stuff on your hand and you don't see the dog and they might be tripping you. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Break. Very good boy. Break. So it's really nice to know that I can walk around, do whatever I need to do, and my dog is not going to walk right in front of me. You know, having that freedom to walk with my dog even if she doesn't have a leash. And a ciao, súbete. Another skill, and this one you've probably seen it a lot, is dropping the ball or dropping whatever they have in their mouth, because they could have grabbed an animal, they could have grabbed, I don't know, your jewelry, whatever they have, and being able to say their cue to drop. So that's another really helpful skill. Break. And sit. Ready. And also not stealing anything you have in your hand. Like I can put it right here and he shouldn't get it unless I say his cue. Get it. Oh, good boy. And thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Get it. Yes. So that's another super useful skill that you can learn all through positive reinforcement. Now I'm going to share with you two other skills that are super helpful in your day-to-day life. These have really changed our life and like helped us have a lot of calm. So one of them is the manners they have around a kennel. So I want them to love being in their kennel. And I think in everybody's world it would be beneficial if you don't have a dog just bolting out of the kennel. And you might not even kennel your dog at all. But there may be a point in their life where they might need to be kenneled. It could be when they get if they get injured, or if they need to go to the vet, if they're going to be neutered or spayed, anything like that. They might need to be in a kennel for a period of time. And wouldn't it be better if they just already knew how to love a kennel instead of having to deal with the pain that they're going through and the anxiety or the fear or whatever emotion they're having while being in a kennel? So that's why I think it's super important to train your dog to be in a kennel, even if you're not going to always kennel them or not kennel them at all. So I'm going to show you these two skills. And and sit. Kennel. Super job, super job. So I think it's super helpful to have a dog that knows that in a kennel they stay unless they're released. Say for example, he has been in his kennel for 30 minutes, an hour, whatever long time he's been there, 10 minutes. And then when I come to open his kennel, the last thing I want is for him to bolt out of there. So what I do is I wait for him to sit. He's already sitting. And then I open his kennel. And he doesn't have to run out. He understands there's clarity that she will release me. And until she tells me to get out, I shall get out. He could relax in there. He could be sleeping there. But he's not getting out until he's released. And break. Yay! Good boy. What a good boy. Okay. Super useful skill is to use that same concept, but for any dog. Say if you're going into a store, if you're leaving somewhere, or to get in and out of your door, to get in and out of your car, to get in and out of your house. It's the same concept I use. So for example, say I'm gonna go let them potty. So all I have to do is I put my hand on the door and he understands, he sits. And say I'm about to let him go out. And say I let him out, break. So this is a great example. My cat just randomly showed up and he blasted into the door. I haven't trained my cat, but my dogs understand we stay in our spots even if the cat is in the house. So those are just some simple skills that you can learn through training your dog, and they have really improved their way of life. They have really allowed us a lot of freedom to be able to have the door open and have the cat come into the house, and we know that our dogs are still gonna behave, our dogs are still gonna listen, that they're not go blasting out the door or anything like that. So if this sounds like anything that you would like to achieve with your dog and have more freedoms with your dog, I think our private community might be interesting to you, because in there it's where we're posting more videos on the how to do things, and just more material, more access to asking questions, and all of this exclusivity that comes with it. So have a great day. Love you. Come on, buddy. Let's get out of here.